Hi there, this is Penelope. This is a short video for MG 5004 on solving inequalities that involve a modulus sign, modulus being absolute value. Before we actually get into solving this problem, let's look at the definition of what a modulus and absolute value means. So the absolute value of x being less than k means that negative k is less than x, which is less than k. So if we've got the absolute value of, say, something like x minus 3 being less than 2, what this means is that negative 2 is less than x minus 3, which is less than 2. And if we have a generic one, x minus a is less than, say, 1, what that means is that negative 1 is less than x minus a, which is less than 1. Also, if we've got the absolute value of x is greater than k, then that means that x is greater than k, or x is less than negative k. So those are the definitions of inequalities with absolute values. So we're going to use those now to solve this problem and the next one. So we're going to start off with absolute value of 2x minus 1 is less than 1. So that's equivalent to negative 1 is less than 2x minus 1, which is less than 1. Now that gives us two parts to look at. We'll look at the left-hand side first, where we need to solve negative 1 is less than 2x minus 1. So add negative 1 to each side. Add 1 to each side. So we have 0 is less than 2x. So 0 is less than x. That's one part. And on the other side, we've got that 2x minus 1 is less than 1. 2x is less than 2. And x is therefore less than 1. And if we put those together, then we have that 0 is less than x, which is less than 1. Using the definitions from the beginning slide, this means that either 2 minus 5x is greater than or equal to 3, or that 2 minus 5x is less than or equal to negative 3. So taking the first case, so negative 5x is greater than or equal to 1. Now just remember, we're now going to divide each side by a negative number, which means we reverse the inequality symbol. So x is now less than or equal to negative a fifth. And on the other part of the problem, we've got that negative 5x is less than or equal to negative 5 by subtracting 2 from each side. And again, we're dividing by a negative number, so we reverse the symbol. X is greater than or equal to 1. So there are our two parts of our answers. So x is less than or equal to negative a fifth, or x is greater than or equal to 1.